morning, welcome back to my channel. Excuse the outfit state of me, let's not talk about this haircut again, okay, let's move on. I am still in my pyjamas, but I've been wanting to film a what I eat in a day for quite a long time. I started filming it twice, and then halfway through the day I realised that I'd eaten a lot of things and not vlogged it, so we're starting again. So we are starting, I think it's just going to be more of a general vlog, but I'll try and make it a what I eat in a day. That's the plan. So if you get to the end of this video and I've not talked about food since this clip, you know it didn't go to plan. But I've got a bowl of mini Weetabix, which is a little bit of a guilty pleasure. Is that a guilty pleasure? I don't know. I don't have cereal that often, and I feel like it's not that, like, it's a good meal if you're going like quickly to work or something like that, but it doesn't really tend to fill me up that much. So I'm having this as a bit of a like pre-breakfast, because I promised Hannah the other day, well yesterday, if she got all her work done and submitted it, then I would make pancakes for us both. So she did, and I'm making pancakes, but I thought I'd do them for like brunch because Hannah's gone for her COVID test now. We've got to have 2 tests a week because we're going back to uni on Monday. We'll already be back by the time this video goes up, but yeah, and I've got mine at like 1:40, so I'm thinking I'm gonna make pancakes just before I go for mine, and yeah, that's the plan. So I've got mini Weetabix for now because I'm starving. Like, I literally woke up so hungry, so food is first on the agenda. I've got my coffee every morning, it's a staple. Both of these with soy milk. I would consider myself plant-based because the majority of things that I eat are plant-based, but I would not label myself as vegan because, well, I'm definitely not vegan. Like, these mini Weetabix have chocolate chips in that are not vegan. Yeah, but I don't drink cow's milk, and I don't eat like normal cheese or normal yogurt. I get the dairy-free version, but there are definitely things that I eat that have milk in, like sneakily, but not, I wouldn't use milk from a carton on purpose. Do you get me? But yeah, I'm just gonna eat this now, just gonna do my check-in with my coach, and then it's gonna be pancake time. I'm gonna show you the recipe because they are delicious. They are vegan and they are banana pancakes, and they fit really well into my macros because I'm on a cut, if you didn't know. So I'm on a bit of a fat loss phase at the moment, so I am tracking most days. I do give myself like one day off a week sometimes, like if I need it, but to be honest, I eat pretty much the same things every day, so I don't think it makes that much difference. But yeah, so keep watching for the delicious vegan banana pancake recipe. Okay, I finished my cereal and I'm still hungry, so the magic box is coming out. Can we just talk about the new snack boxes for a second for my vegan? Like, this is so much nicer than the little cardboard ones. But my issue is I always get the snack box because I can't commit to one snack from my vegan. So I'm just going to end up with loads of these boxes. So if you have any suggestions what I can do with it, please let me know. I say I can't commit to one snack. Oh, sorry. I did get the whole box of these, which is what I'm going to have right now. 12 grams of protein. Blimmin' delicious. This is a really good alternative to having a chocolate bar because obviously the protein is a lot higher and the sugar is a lot lower. Obviously there is nothing wrong with having a chocolate bar, but you know, for everyday life, this is my go-to snack. But yeah, I got the snack box because I like having the variety, and they literally gave me 7 cookies. Like, I'm not gonna, this is very tightly packed in because I've also got a whole box of these in here, but they gave me 7 cookies, 1 of these, and I think 2 Carb Crushers, and I was very upset. It is my favourite flavour of Carb Crusher though, the chocolate sea salt, if you're wondering. But yeah, I've now got a lot of these and a lot of cookies, but these cookies honestly give me life. Like 14 grams of protein. The salted caramel one is the best flavour, by the way, if you were wondering. But yeah, I have 7 cookies. I like the gooey ones as well. The gooey ones are amazing if you put them in the microwave for literally like 10 seconds, and then yeah, delicious. It's like brownie. And I really want to try heating up a cookie with ice cream on the side, and it'd be like brownie and ice cream, but I don't have any ice cream, so do you see the issue? But yeah, this is my next snack of the day. I don't normally have a snack this close after breakfast, but you got to do what you got to do, and I wanted this to be realistic, so this is what's happening now. I'm going to sit and read my book for a bit before I do anything else because I've neglected reading this week. I'm reading The 5 AM Club by Robin Sharma. Is that how you say it? I don't know. I'm not very far in, I won't lie. I have been doing like a solid hour of reading most days, and this week I've managed about probably like 10 minutes per day, if that. And I'm pretty sure there was a day where I didn't read at all, which hasn't happened in a very long time. So I'm going to try and get a good amount of this read now. Let me know if you've read it, and let me know if you'd be interested in me doing a whole vlog on 5 AM Club, as in me attempting to get up at 5 AM. I don't know how realistic that is going to be, but let me know if you'd like to see it. I did also do a Miracle Morning vlog because that was the book that I read before this one. Actually, it wasn't, that's a lie, I read Midnight Library, but this one I've read recently too, and I did do a vlog on Miracle Morning, so if you haven't watched that, I'll link it up there, and you can go watch it after this video. While we're on the subject of books, yesterday? Maybe the day before, this arrived, the Lunar Living journal. So if you've not heard me talk about Lunar Living before, this is the original book, Lunar Living by Kirsty Gallagher. It has basically all the info you need about the moon cycles, how your emotions can be affected by the moon, and what like each full moon and each new moon like means. I'm really into it at the moment. I really like it. But then she released this week the journal, and I haven't actually looked at this yet, but I'm gonna look at it, and I'm really excited to start using it. The only problem is like it's got like, it's very hard to do with one hand, I should have got the tripod. It's got like space to obviously use it as a journal, but I don't know if I want to write in this. Like, do you know what I mean? I might just use the prompts and do it in my own like notebook, but if anyone's got this, let me know. Yeah, and if you are interested in the moon and like moon journaling and like your connection with the moon and stuff, highly recommend getting this book first, but there is also like a brief overview in the front of this one, so yeah. Okay guys, it's pancake time. Excuse all the washing in the background. I feel like I vlogged, like in my last vlog there was washing everywhere as well. Also excuse the fact I'm still in my pyjamas, but this is what Saturdays are for. Look, made for, what's it say, lazy weekends and naps, and it's a lazy weekend. We're going to make vegan banana pancakes. They are delicious, even if I say so myself, and I'm going to show you how to do it now. So this recipe is going to be enough to make 2 servings because me and my flatmate are sharing them. So these, funny story, I actually bought these by accident. 100% instant oats. I thought it was like porridge oats, but it turns out it's actually like blended oats. It's like oat flour, but it works very well for pancakes. So you want 80 grams of oats. You don't have to use blended oats, you can just use normal oats or normal flour. It's also fine. So 80 grams, which is 2 of these humongous scoops, and then we're going to sieve that into the mixing bowl. And then I'm using my vegan chocolate protein blend, but you can use any vegan protein blend you like, or if you're not vegan, you know, just normal protein is fine. I'm just going to do 1 scoop of this, which I think is 40 grams. There we go. I'm going to sieve that in as well, just to make sure they go even fluffier. Oh, one thing I forgot to do is turn the oven on, so I literally just preheat it to like not even 100 degrees, it just needs to be warm enough to keep the pancakes warm once you've made them. So we've sieved in the oats or the flour and the protein powder. Now we are going to mash up the banana. I only use 1 banana, but if you're wanting them less banana-y, you can use half, or if you want them more banana-y, you can use 2 bananas. There we go, and then that goes in the bowl. And we want 1 teaspoon of baking powder, which just makes them go more fluffy. Finally, you want 200 mils of soya milk. You don't have to use soy milk, you can use any milk you like. But we want 200 mils. I just put it all in at once and then you whisk it all up. And there we go, that's the mixture. And this makes, I didn't say at the beginning, did I? This makes enough for 2 people based on, I think it's like 6 pancakes each. So we have them in a stack, they're like the small ones, they're about that big. Yeah, but this is the perfect amount for us. That's what the mixture should look like. So kind of runny, but not too runny, like you want it to be quite thick. Then we leave that to set for like 10 minutes. That is a very important step. And then while that's setting, we want to heat up the saucepan, and I'm just using the Fry Light spray. To be honest, if you've got a non-stick pan, you don't really need oil, but I just use it a little bit at the start and then it's all good. Okay, so it's been a few minutes, the mixture has set. I don't think I said, but I've put the saucepan on medium heat, so I've literally turned it up halfway. And then I cook 2 pancakes at a time, and each one is 2 tablespoons. So I just spoon in the mixture, try and make it kind of circular. I do like 2.5 tablespoons per pancake, and that is the perfect size. For me anyway. You can obviously make them as big or as small as you like. But yeah, that's basically how big you want them to be. And then we're just going to leave them to cook for a couple minutes on this side before we flip them. And let's be real, don't expect too much from the first 2 because the first 2 are always absolutely atrocious. So once it's been a couple of minutes on this side, basically until little bubbles start to form, or might have come a bit early, I want to just flop them over and do the same on that side. So I definitely don't normally time them, but once you've done about 2 minutes on each side, they should be pretty much done. But I do like to flip mine like two times, so I do 2 minutes, 2 minutes, and then like another minute on each side after that. Okay, so we've established that the first 2 always look shocking, so leave them softly on. And into a time lapse. Okay, so we have finished the pancake. Well, I have finished the pancakes and Hannah's just sat here waiting for them. Let me see if I was correct in how many it makes. Oh, nearly dropped them. They are hot, correct. Yeah. We'll just come out the oven. Right, that's 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on mine, so that's 5 each.
5 each, that's different.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so I lied earlier, it's 5. But I'm sure that last time we even had 7. So maybe I put a little bit less milk in, or maybe some of these are a bit bigger, not sure. But this is what they look like as a little stack. This is like the perfect amount. It's still the same amount of mixture, so the actual quantity of pancake is the same. I must have just made some bigger. What's your go-to pancake topping?
Nutella. And straws.
Good choice, good choice.
That's what I'm gonna have.
I haven't decided, I think I'm gonna mix them, a bit controversial, but I'm gonna have peanut butter and Biscoff because I can't decide. But I like to put a layer of spread in between each pancake and eat them as a stack, whereas Hannah lays hers out. Pick it up again.
Like that?
Bloody hell. Just picked up, that's the plate that's been in the oven the whole time, keeping them warm. And I said to her, you've got the hot plate, don't touch it. What she do? Just try and pick it up with her bare hands.
Oh.
Anyway, as I was saying, I put a layer in between each one, so I'm going to alternate between peanut butter and Biscoff. And then I've also got raspberries. I might pinch a strawberry or two. How satisfying was that sound? We also have this skinny syrup, which I'm actually not a fan of, but I did buy it from like B&M or something. But Hannah likes it more than I do. But I might put a bit on just to see. Is it supposed to be this runny? Because that in my eyes is not syrup. Like, I wanted it to be more of a like honey consistency.
You should have bought honey.
Yeah, but this was 0 calorie butterscotch flavour syrup,
It
which
does say
is
syrup.
vegan and everything free. But yeah, that's what we're having. And it's about 12:30, which means I've got about an hour before I need to leave and have my COVID test. Fun times.
Mine was negative.
Oh yeah, you didn't even tell me.
I was very tempted to go and try and trick you.
Well, I was tempted to trick you the other day. I feel like at some point we are going to trick each other and we're not going to
No,
know.
because you know my reaction.
I think she'd slap me, guys.
I would be so
I
mad.
think she'd actually slap me. But yeah, we're going to eat pancakes. Rate your pancakes on a scale of 1 to 10.
9. Solid.
I'll take that. I feel like it didn't last very long today.
They didn't, because we normally have 6.
I don't understand how it was a different amount. They must have just been thicker, but they didn't feel different.
No, they didn't.
Let me know in the comments what your go-to pancake toppings are. And let me know if you try the recipe, because it is flatmate approved.
It's
and
delish.
you should try it. So that's it. I nearly forgot to vlog my food again, but I did actually just have a coffee with my white chocolate flav drops, which is actually delicious, and Biscoff biscuits. And now I'm having a very late lunch of beans on toast with the Violife grated cheese, which I highly rate, because the grated one's better than the like block because it melts better because it's grated. And yeah, this is what I'm having now, and it is like 3:45, so it's a very late lunch. I'm now having a Bounty bar. I bought these for a treat. I bought the 4-pack, so I've started buying like the multi-packs of chocolate bars so that I don't eat a massive chocolate bar in one go multiple times a week, which is what I got into the habit of doing. So I bought the multi-pack one so that I know I can fit these in and not go overboard too much, if that makes sense. So this is what I'm going to eat now, and then we've got a food order coming from Morrison's very soon, which I'll show you when it arrives, and then I'm going to make my fave veggie curry for dinner. Our favourite time of the month. The food shop's arrived. I say month, I reckon we probably do it every like 3 weeks, do you reckon? Yeah. I'm just going to give you a quick overview. Basically, we've got all the veggies in the world. Tomatoes, avo, because I'm obsessed with avo on toast with tomatoes and chili flakes. Hell yeah. I've got rocket, I've got Alpro high protein yogurt this time. Hit that protein goals. Hannah's stocked up on all of the vegan cheese. Like, this girl, you'll never meet anyone that eats more cheese than she does. Got rice, they're yours, aren't they? The rice noodles. We've both got tofu.
Did you order some as well?
Yeah.
I ordered some.
Yeah, they're there. And then I got falafels. Baby avo. We've both got cord ham slices. These are great like in bagels or just on toast, and they're only 25 calories per two slices, but I think the protein is actually pretty good in them. Yeah, like 3.5 grams, like for the amount of calories they are, it's pretty good. Got beans, chopped tomatoes. Courgettes are my favourite vegetable at the moment, I've decided, so they're my faves. We've got carrot. This is actually a ridiculous amount of vegetables. Celery I bought for a change. Spring onions, cashews. They're yours, aren't they, for your stir fry? Sweet potatoes, mushrooms, beans, more mushrooms, lentils. I bought lentils in a packet like this, and I don't know how I feel about them, but we'll see how that goes. Bought oat milk. I think that's it, pretty much. These are Hannah's. Also Hannah's.
Yes.
Also Hannah's. But I'm quite jealous because I meant to put pineapple slices in and I forgot. Now we have to squeeze it all in the fridge. Yeah, I think we need to do some rearranging. Woo! I actually don't know how we did that. Like, these are so full. But it's so satisfying. We love a food shop day. Okay, I'm going to show you how to make my vegan curry that I like. This is actually a sauce that I've not tried before. It's Chinese chip shop curry sauce from Sainsbury's, but it is vegan, so I'm excited to try it because normally these sauces just have like a shit ton of milk thrown in them for no real reason. So I'm gonna use that sauce. I've got sweet potatoes, so I've just got 2 because they're what's left in the bag. I've got a pepper. I don't normally put pepper in it, to be honest, but I have 1 pepper and I had to use it to make room for the peppers I bought today. And then I've got a red onion. I just prefer red onions in general. Then I have mushrooms. These are frozen mushrooms. I'm not entirely sure this is going to be enough. I might add in some not frozen onions as well, but I'll see how that goes. Then I've got a tin of chickpeas, some chopped tomatoes and a courgette. And then I've got frozen spinach I'm going to add in towards the end. And then I've got Alpro yogurt, which I might add a tiny, although I don't need it because, no, ignore that, I'm not going to use Alpro because I forgot that I was using this sauce. But normally I just use tomato puree and chopped tomatoes to make the sauce and then put in curry powder like this. But I'm using that sauce, so I'm not going to do that today. But yeah, I'm going to do a little time lapse of my curry. God, this is the finished project. This is the finished product. I just said project and not products. I feel like I do that a lot. I'm quite impressed with myself, not gonna lie. I mean, I haven't tasted it yet, but looks pretty good to me. Although it is now 7 o'clock and I think I started cooking at like 5, so if you want a quick meal, would not recommend. But also I've got so much left over. I reckon I've got another like 4 portions of this. I'm going to be eating it all week. Hello again. I feel like I haven't vlogged in a while. What did I vlog? Oh, my dinner. Very delicious, and I now have 4 boxes like in Tupperware, and I realised that I'm gonna have a war getting them in the fridge because obviously the food shop earlier, so I didn't really think it through. But yeah, I've just now got a Options hot chocolate with soya milk. I got the milk frother out and everything, and we're gonna watch a movie. You still need to watch Bridget?
No, we have seen it. I just didn't enjoy it, did I? I just
No,
kind of.
you went to bed halfway through. My favourite film is you went to bed halfway through.
Who's with me? It's overhyped.
I feel like now I'm actually scared to make you watch it again because it's not going to live up to the hype that I've created, because I know that it hasn't aged well, and I think it's more the fact that it was like probably the first rom-com I saw, and it was like a novelty kind of thing. Like, I understand that it's not the best rom-com out there, but yeah, that's how I feel about Bridget Jones. But yeah, that is our evening, and that's the end of the video. I haven't actually tracked my calories today. Sorry, Coach Hannah. But I feel like I've not really eaten too differently to when I do track, if that makes sense. But I've also realised that I didn't track my dinner because I just shoved in whatever vegetables I had that I needed to use. And now I've got 4 portions that I won't be able to track, which is a bit of a problem when you're in the tracking life. But oh well, we move. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment. If you're not already, hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notifications. I forgot they were called. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Guys, I know I ended the vlog about 3 hours ago now, but I just wanted to come on here and let you know to not watch the movie How Do You Know, this one, on Netflix, because that is an hour and a half of my life will never get back. We didn't even get to the end. I feel very let down by Paul Rudd, Reese Witherspoon and Owen Wilson.
It was bleep.
It was bleep. Good night.